back for more potatoes. This episode, Dante boss fight part 2. Dying hard. Okay, Dante, come on. I don't know why this one didn't spawn the first time, but okay, whatever. I also, I don't know, actually. Oh, did he fall down? That was funny. What's he doing? Oh boy. This dude again. Come on, Dante's Inferno. There we go. Just kind of like stab that. Oh boy. Did he just fly through the damn thing? This fight continue with Dante. I mean, I didn't summon anything. Hi, Dante. Thanks for finally doing it. I'll have to kill your dragon. You know, to me, this is nothing. You know, I am the dragon. Ow.
I will bludgeon you to death.
Come on, Dante. Let's fight. This is a really tall dude. I'm not high elf. I'm not sure what a boss would feel like in this fight.
I have fought and killed hundreds more fearsome than you.
And you just got pranked.
A worthy fight and a
Dante's greatsword. Ooh.
The champion. Traverse my realm as you wish, champion. For someday it will be your home. For eternity.
Lurk. What the hell's a lurk? Someone's your new best friend from hell. Completed into the Inferno. Alright. You just got wrecked, Dante. I don't know how you're supposed to leave, but let me try this. Best friend? Maybe I gotta get out of here first. Oh, it's Daedric stuff. Let's look at Dante's face. It's all like, whoa. Alright, hold on. Since I want my goddamn money back from... How you doing, fam?
Haggling with you can be so entertaining.
Oh, really? Really? More? Just hold on. Great. Hold on. What? Come on, dude. Gotta have something here. Just take that.
Ah, sweet oblivion.
Wait, hold on, right? I'm not crazy. I
Let's
didn't give him.
make a deal.
Did I sell him that one? I really hope I didn't, because that one's mine. I mean, I didn't.
I do so love dealing with mortals.
Okay. See if anything else can be done. Do 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 do. All right. Oh, Lurk. Hello, Lurk. How you doing, Lurk? Come hither, Lurk. We shall go on grand adventures together. Oh, that's funny. Okay. I'm gonna check in with everybody.
Yes?
I'm gonna see if Flim Flam the Gym Jam.
And what might you need?
Where is he? Here he is.
Ah, hello, champion. I'm Yilmaz. You can buy some. Take
Oh,
a
yeah.
look at.
Okay. Do you have anything new? Nope. Armor? Nope. Okay. Potions? Nope.
I have.
Alright. Let's see if I can find Sharon, Karan, whatever the fuck you want to call him. There's Lurk. Hi, Lurk. Hi, Lurk. What race are you? Are you considered a, oh, no race? Interesting. It's actually a higher level than me. I'll see if I can find Sharon, Karen anywhere. I'm now your new master. Okay. Oh yeah, here's gluttony. Right? This is gluttony? Nope, I'm going crazy, everybody. What can you do? Oh, jeez, I'm just trying to find my way out of here. Here it is. I think. This is it. We can pick up Abir after like.
Yes?
When did it start this? Let's see, it was like 20th. Like a week later, he's just been sitting in this gate in this opening of hell, and he's like, "What the fuck?" Hey, Abir. You still use this?
I came through the portal unsure of where it would lead. At first glance, it didn't seem better or worse than other realms I've visited, until the feeling settled in.
Famous last words.
This was a land of the dead. The eerie silence chilled me at the core. My guide has taken corporeal form now. In this land, the dead can appear as though alive. The water is still and lifeless, with the consistency of blood. My guide barters with the ferryman for passage to the larger island, a broken castle looming in the distance. I feel that maybe this realm is different than the others I have entered.
Okay. So, let's see if there's any difference to this outside portal, and then we'll get on to reviewing the mod. Doesn't seem like there's anything different. Let me see something. Let's get my family and Lurk. There he is. I lurked. Alright, so Molag Bal's Inferno by the Association of Skyrim Engineers. Here we are. It's done. I'm going to just make it day. So what do I think of it? I thought it was actually pretty good. I think it was really, the entire design of most of the dungeons was really good. I was not a fan of Greed, of course, which Greed will have its own little talking point. But you know, each of them had this theme. Of course, it wasn't the 7 deadly sins because they kind of combined it. You know, took some away and all that. But it still had the really good feeling of hell, right? You know, obviously it isn't the hell that, you know, popular culture has deemed it. It's more of Molag Bal's hell, if you really want to get it that way. But yeah, each place had its own boss fight, and hello. Get the fuck out of here. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty good. Each of those areas had their own theme, and each of the places was really well done. I think that probably being able to split it between 9 people like they did was probably the best way to go about it. Probably because... sorry, I'm a little tired. Because of the huge different areas and being able to get in for the 5 weeks time frame. And I'm surprised they were even able to finish this in 3 weeks, whatever it was. And it's still really well done. I mean, you know, aside from the occasional crash to desktop, which I usually, I don't know what's going on with my textures. I usually just chalk up my Skyrim because 9 times out of 10 that's probably what it is. But it was really well done. All the enemy designs were really cool. You know, despite my many gold pieces getting lost from Greed, I did think that the enemy design was really cool. How they would steal money from you and have a chance to do it. I think that was pretty cool. You know, and you get a companion at the end of the quest. That's really cool. And all the areas did look really good. I think in some of the areas it was pretty dark. Like Anger, I think it was Anger. The one with the statues. I think that was it. Anger and Heresy were obnoxiously dark. That's really like the only true complaint about areas in general that I actually have. Greed has the opposite problem. It's pretty bright, and you can see really well. My issue with Greed, really, I mean, ultimately, I mean, those, like, the platforming was okay. I know I complained about it at the time, but it really wasn't a major issue. The issue really came with the boss fight. It was just obnoxious. It was, again, I wouldn't have cared if he just attacked you and that hit with his sword would be a one-hit kill. Or when he would spawn back up there, up on his little platform like he did a few times. If that was one hit kill, but to have him also have an AoE attack while he's on the ground really makes it extraordinarily hard for melee characters to get around this without having summons. It's just, it's really just not well done, and having all that happen, and the shades, which are the copies of him, spawn next to him is just, I was not a fan. Not a fan of that boss fight. It was not really well done. And the platforming wasn't too bad. I mean, I didn't like the idea of it just arbitrarily disappearing, not being able to tell which one that was. I could be wrong, maybe there was a way, but I couldn't tell if there was a way. So, aside from that, it was really well done. I mean, you obviously, thankfully, you get a ton of custom weapons. You know, you get Dante's greatsword. I think all of these are from Swords of the Third Era, or something like that. That's like the name of it. You got Dante's greatsword. You got, what else? Greed blade, which I probably like this one the most. I think it also does the most damage for all the one-handed ones. This one's really cool. I think this is the, if you would not get a sword from Greed, I think I would even be complaining even more. But the fact that you do get a sword, or just any weapon really, makes me not really care all that much. So, Shock Reaper, you got, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Soul Frost. And you obviously get the ring. What was it called? Inferno. Inferno's Thief. So yeah, and of course you get your little companion. Lurk. He was pretty cool. And, I mean, even with Atvir, you could probably, again, get more companions in there. I just didn't allow Atvir to continue past the point where he came. Because, obviously, there could be issues. And I was not really willing to take part in those issues that might have been happening, because it wasn't intended for you to have companions aside from Valeria, or whatever her name is. Villamilnia? I necessarily forget already. V. I do wish that there was perhaps some more choice in the way of being able to do things in the mod, particularly with killing V. Which there was like another way you could have done that. Maybe there is. I don't know. I just killed it because, well, the almighty Molag Bal told me to. But yeah, just generally more choice. So what do I give it? I guess out of 10. Oh, and actually, let me finish. I also wanted to talk about Dante's boss fight. I did actually really like it. I wish, actually, ironically, I do wish it was a little bit harder. Again, I think that this is one of the things that it's really hard to do, is to try to balance between obnoxiously hard, like Greed was, and not easy. Dante wasn't extraordinarily easy, because I did have to heal a few times after nearly dying. But, you know, Dante should have been harder. But not as hard as Greed. Like, Greed should have been as hard as Dante would have been, and Dante should have been about half as hard as Greed was. It just kind of doesn't make sense that this leader of one area of hell, you know, is obnoxiously more strong than the leader. I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, the Dante boss fight was good. All the other boss fights, save for Greed, were good, and all the other designs were really good. And custom weapons and textures, which really, and of course, that whole area to explore. And I do like how there's a merchant with different currency rather than gold. You know, I think that was a really cool idea. You know, instead of just being like, oh, I had these gold. Okay, let's buy the unique items and get out of here. No, instead you have to get these lost souls, so that really does encourage the player to get those. And so that's really cool. I like it. I do wish again, like, it had a world map, but I don't get why there's not map markers on the world map. I don't know what was the point then of just making it a world map. Why bother? You know. I think world space rather, you know, whatever. I think each of the places, of course, should have had map markers so you could easily fast travel to them. Actually, it's not even like the fast travel that I actually really cared about. What I cared about really was being able to tell where each of these were. But aside from that, I mean, really, it's just Greed map markers. Really, and Dante should have been a little bit harder. Of course, I think I could have done that by upping the difficulty even more, but, you know, whatever. And, so yeah, those are really my only complaints. So we're gonna have to give the mod, I guess, a 9 out of 10. It definitely would have gotten a 10 if Greed wasn't so fucking annoying. But aside from that, it was a very well done mod. I mean, especially to have been done in 5 weeks, like, that's crazy. It's insane to me, you know. And I think being able to split it up between 9 different people, which each of the areas of hell, was actually a really good idea, because you do that, right, and now you actually have different variability between each of the areas, which is definitely what there was. So like 8.75 to a 9 out of 10. Were I to have seen it at the 5 weeks point right then, I definitely probably would have given this a 10. But aside from that, it was really well done. I don't know how I haven't seen this mod, you know, until fairly recently. So yeah, it's really well done. I actually recommend you guys pick it up. Again, just pretend like Greed boss fight doesn't exist or something. But yeah, I mean, like, the rewards are really, really worth it. I mean, like, all these swords, I don't remember, probably because I didn't really search it all that much, but I do wish that the inside of Hell had a craftsman station. Again, I don't know if there is or isn't. I just couldn't find one, so I became a. But yeah, that's Molag Bal's Inferno by the Association of Skyrim Engineers. Really well done. Again, 8.75 to 9 out of 10. I recommend you guys go pick it up. It was a blast. I was actually able to do this all in one session, actually.
Any minute now, one of us is going to get eaten by a dragon.
Thank you, Atvir. So the next mod review, which might be being uploaded simultaneously as this, because I actually have a lot of stuff going on this week, will be Beyond Skyrim Bruma, because it is getting released, I think July 1st or July 2nd, something like that. I won't be able to play it day one and get you videos, because I'm going out of state for a bit, for 2 days, so yeah, I mean, so look forward to that, if it's not being uploaded simultaneously as this. So, oh jeez, I'm tired. So, thank you all for watching. This has been Grunt and K Roman. And this has been Molag Bal's Inferno, so thank you all for watching.